Hey guys, what's up? The AM Outdoorsman 2 here for the first video on this channel. A lot of you guys probably know of the AM Outdoorsman. If you got here, I'm probably going to post a video there saying to check out this channel. But that's my fishing channel. I decided to start a new channel for another hobby that I really like to do, and this is just tarantulas. I did make some rose hair tarantulas on my little Harry right there. That's the name of my rose hair. I deleted those off that, but today I'm going to, instead of starting off with that guy, I'll make a video later. I'm going to start off with my one I just picked up today, which is an Avic, also, which most of you probably know of them if you're into tarantulas, as the pink toe tarantula. So let's get into it. For the tank here, I got a nice Zoomed terrarium. It is a 12 by 12 by 18, so it's a square on the bottom, 12 by 12, and then it goes upwards 18 inches. For pink toe tarantulas, what you want is a taller tank. They are arboreal tarantulas, meaning they like to climb a lot, and they like climbing and humidity. So the tank for a boreal tarantula or Avic pink toe is going to be a lot different than a plain old rose hair. Since they like to climb, instead of having a horizontal tank such as that one, you're actually going to want a vertical tank. Reason being, taller for them to climb. It's not very necessary, but it's something that I just like to have for them. Right here, I'm going to show you guys my little pink toe right here. Her name's Calypso. Yes, it is a female, which is good. If you can get a female, I recommend trying to get one. They last a lot longer, and they actually do get a lot bigger. So, my tank setup here is just, like I said, that Zoomed. Let me turn off my heater here real quick, just so for noise reasons. But my tank here is a Zoomed terrarium. Really nice. As you can see here, you can open it up right here. Click that. Whoops. Click that, and the tank opens. There's my little girl there. Close it. Locks back up. Nice. Also, there's a top on it. You don't really need to take off the top because I'm not going to feed it from the top anyways. But anyways, for arboreal species such as the Avic, you are going to want as much ventilation as you can. As you can see here, the whole top is ventilated, and there's actually some ventilation there as well. The substrate I used for today for this tank, is this Eco Earth made by Zoomed. It is a loose coconut fiber substrate. Moist substrate isn't really that necessary. I mean, it is helpful, but I don't even want to say helpful. It's just, you want for the tank just some loose coconut fiber. I recommend this Eco Earth made by Zoomed. It's a loose coconut fiber substrate. It's really eco-friendly, really nice. And it can actually hold moisture as well if you need it to. If you go to the tank here, as you can see, it's different than my rose hair because I actually add a little more substrate for an Avic. As you can see there, I have, I want to say about 1.5 inches, 2 inches, actually more than that probably. But anyways, on the inside of the tank here, open it up for you. I'm not really worried about her getting out. She's pretty skittish as of right now. As you can see, a nice little trap open door. Really nice tank. It was $69, but makes sense because of what you get. On the inside, there I have a piece of driftwood for her to climb. You're going to want something for her to climb on, so a piece of driftwood is what I recommend. And next to it, I have a plant that can actually hold her weight. You're going to want a plant in there. You don't need it, but I like it just for more structure for her. It needs to hold her weight. In the bottom right corner, I have just a little hut, like as you can see here, for my rose hair. There for them, it's for them to hide. For here, it's actually not for them to hide. It's for them to make webbing and their bedding and stuff, just for them to be in. They don't really need a big place like a hut to hide. I mean, there's places in here for her to hide, but it's not really necessary. For humidity, on my bottom left here, I have this stuff called frog moss. As you can see there, let me zoom out. As you can see right there, it's called frog moss. It's made by Zoomed as well. Everything here is actually pretty much Zoomed. But anyways, this is really good for them. What you want to do is get some of this, get it moist, spray it with a water bottle or get water on it, and put it in a corner of the tank. What it does is it will hold humidity for them, and it will make it more humid in there. Also on the bottom right there, I have a little water dish with a sponge. The sponges are pretty good for these because they can hold moisture longer and make it even more humid in the tank. Close up the tank. Temperature-wise for a rose hair, you're generally going to want to stay at around, I want to say temperature-wise, right now, right here. Temperature is about 75, 80. I don't put that in the tank because I actually lost the sticky peat, but it's not as important. But if you see over here, I actually do have a hydrometer in there. That's going to tell you how humid your tank is. You're going to want it between 70 and 80. Right now, mine's at about 70, which is good enough, as you can see right there. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, no, sorry, it's not at 70. It's at, oh, it's pretty low, actually. I don't know why, but that's because pretty much just because I got the tank just now. So if you zoom out of there, I'm going to show you guys how I keep it humid, or how I try to keep it humid. What I do is I take a space heater, such as this one, turn it on. I normally keep it up to about 85 degrees. And what I do is I just keep it right on the tank. Actually, I'm going to bring it a little closer. What this does is when water gets hot, as you can see, like here, not water gets hot, but when it gets humid, the tank will hold more humidity once it is like that. So, as you can see, there's already some humidity in there. But I'm going to really want to keep that on, and I'm also going to want to keep the heat in my room good. That's why I have the space heater. So, actually, when I'm going on vacation, what I'm going to do is going to leave this on pretty much all vacation long, just so that my tarantulas can get heat. A rose hair as well is going to also need heat, but it's not as necessary for them to be, well, they need heat but not humidity. For pink toes, humidity is completely necessary. Feeding wise, for pink toe, I will feed it crickets. As you can see right here, I have a couple crickets in there. Some are dead, which is not really surprising. You're going to have crickets dying you a lot. As you can see, I have one live there. I have a bunch in that little black tube right up here. This is a nice cricket keeper. You're going to want to get one if you're not going to want to go every week. Because feeding-wise, pink toes only need to be fed about 2 to 3 times a week. As you can see, they're not the biggest species of tarantulas there are. As there is in the world, as such as a rose hair, but they don't only eat a couple times. You're also going to want to get some tweezers, which I will pick up. I forgot to pick them up today, but I'm going to do a couple more views on this. This was sort of a care video. Care-wise, I'm going to go over just again. You're going to want things for it to hide. You're going to want a tall tank so it can climb high and climb. They are a boreal species, so they do want to climb as much as possible. Structure-wise, you're going to want driftwood, plants. They don't really need an actual hideout. Not like the rose hair, which does, but they won't really need it because they were more of a climbing species. In the wild, they're more on trees. You're going to want as much humidity as you possibly can in there, so I like to put in, like I said, frog moss and some sponge for that. You're going to want a space heater to make it more humid in there. The tank you're going to get, it needs to be very ventilated. As you can see, ventilation there and ventilation on the top. What else have I not gone over? Handleability, is that what I'm looking for? Mine is actually very, very good. I haven't handled it yet, but I can tell it's a very nice species and a nice tarantula, mainly because I was taking, you're going to want one of these if you're trying to test it. What you do is you kind of rub the back of them with like a paintbrush, something that's not going to hurt them, something that's kind of soft, and you're going to want to see how they react. My pink toe was not reacting at all. Wasn't even trying to turn around to bite it. Wasn't even barely moving. She actually didn't mind it that much at all, so that tells me that I will be able to handle her in the future, which is a good time because I do like to handle my tarantulas. But like I said, there's my whole setup. I'll do some cool pictures for the end of the video, and I'll get back to you guys with some hopefully more videos in the future on my rose hair, and just hopefully I can get more tarantulas, so I'll just keep making videos as much as I can on more tarantulas that I get. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and as always, catch you guys later. Alright guys, there's my tarantula sort of up close. As you can see, she's really pretty, got really pink toes. Once she molts, which I'll show you how to tell if they're going to molt, but once she molts, she's going to be really, really pretty. Their legs get really nice. This is just a regular pink toe. This is not a metallic pink toe, not a versicolor pink toe, but just a nice pink toe. Hopefully I can get I really want to get a versicolor in the future, but for right now I have my pink toe and my rose hair, but I just want to show you guys up close to end the video on just kind of what she looks like.